against a Western Conference rival. The Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined as always by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Smith. And it's Anderson in at the pivot, manning the middle. Los Angeles on D. Anderson, a screen on Crawford. On its way from Curry for two. Barnes dishes to Anderson. Knocked away. Here's Crawford. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Good.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer. Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Now here's Jordan. Nene with it. Now Smith defending. Shot clock at 2. They get it back. Tries again. And it's blocked by Anderson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Crawford outside. Warriors with the rebound.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Crawford kicks to Anderson. Back to Crawford. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Stevenson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
3 on the clock. Chandler. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Curry kicks to Smith. And that one's good.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Crawford. And there's the feet to Henderson. Uncovered. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Henderson's got his first points of the game. Stevenson passes to Barnes. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Some solid defense there by Nene. The Clippers trail. Jordan sets the pick for Crawford. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Crawford's got 5.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Curry kicks to Barnes. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Chandler with the steal. Henderson dishes to Jordan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
Now here's Curry to the paint. Stolen by Nene. Here's Henderson. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Stolen by Stevenson. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong. Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs.
Oh, man! Already shaking. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Chandler kicks to Henderson. Crawford outside. Clock at 6. Chandler attacking. And the Clippers miss again.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
And the rejection by Jordan. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
Both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. In the corner, it's Stevenson. No good off the front iron.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Crawford kicks to Henderson. Chandler with the screen on Stevenson. Off the pick. No good.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
The dish to Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, Josh Smith is a very talented player, but if you have to pick his game apart, he's a bit of a tweener. He's not really a power forward in a traditional sense. but not a three-man either. He's an athlete who can do a lot of different things, but so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
Nene left side. Back to Crawford. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Chandler the pass to Crawford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And with Smith playing at the 4, it used to be a luxury as he can defend players with his reach, but now Clark, it's almost a necessity as he gets older, and his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do, you got to have perimeter threats, and if you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. He's checked in for the Warriors. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Anderson with it. Back to Crawford. From downtown. And Wright pulls it down.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul. Crawford against Curry. He dishes it to Wright. And stolen by Jordan.
3 early turnovers. Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it ties the game, Clark. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, we're right back to even.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively. Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Here's Curry. And another basket for Golden State. Clippers trail by 3. Fires from 18. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Another miss by Stevenson.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Nene against Curry. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And Wright pulls it down.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Jefferson's shot is off. The Clippers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Crawford outside. Here's Jordan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's going to be on Josh Smith.
Carving out some space and eating a little glass at the offensive end while he's doing it.
You got it with a ferocious follow.
Yeah, but just another day at the office for him. That's what he does.
Stevenson dishes to Jefferson. Smith on the wing. That's good. Smith's got 5 points so far. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith against Chandler. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
To the wing right side. Down low. Chandler with the steal. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nene setting the pick for Henderson. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Henderson's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
That shot was made possible by the work of Nene setting the screen.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. It's Crawford with the drive. Into Nene. Missed inside. From deep, Stevenson. And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
We've got Johnson. Enes Kanter is out there with Anderson. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Bogdanovich in the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it to go.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. The Clippers trail. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Doc Rivers certainly hasn't minced words since joining the Clippers. He's held each player accountable and defined roles. He told DeAndre Jordan he wouldn't run any plays for him, that he just wanted him to focus on defense. Jordan said, Doc knows how to reach people. There are egos on every team, and he knows how to control all of that. It's honesty. Refreshing, gentlemen.
Champion with the Celtics. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Thanks, Doris. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dishes it to Jefferson. Stolen by Anderson. Kanter with it. Now right defending. Pass to Bogdanovich. Anderson against Smith. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Anderson. That's short off the rim.
No breathing room at all to take that shot. You know, Ryan Anderson really was set up to have a big year last year. When he was on the floor, he was a laser, an absolute dead-eye shooter. But when you look at last season, all you can really take away is that he struggled to stay healthy.
Johnson right side. And Jefferson sends it back. Stevenson outside. Feeds it to Jefferson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Although they didn't end with the best record in the West, the Clippers were one of the top teams against the West. They had a terrific in-conference record.
As you guys said, the Clippers did very well in the conference. 36 wins for them, which tied them with the Thunder, Steve, for the second best mark.
Well, you have to be able to dominate like that if you're going to win your division, and that's what the Clippers were able to do last season for the second straight year.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Some changes for Golden State. Chris Anderson is checked in for Wright. And it's Webster in for Lance Stevenson. Pushing it up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from James Johnson. The Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Curry attacking Anderson. Rebound by the Clippers. Curry brings the double. Here's Cantor. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Screen by Smith. Here's Curry. That one wide left. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Cole dishes to Cantor. Knocked loose. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Six on the shot clock. Inside runner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They double team Curry. Smith kicks to Webster. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Webster's got his first 2 points.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Anderson against Smith. And Anderson kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Johnson penetrating. There's the call on James Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Webster with the screen for Curry. Over to the left wing. Unloads. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Cole. And he uses both hands to jam it in. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Curry can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And it's Johnson penetrating. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, James Johnson really seemed to solidify his place in the league with his play last year. You can tell he's slimmed down and he's never looked more athletic.
And Johnson in great shape, able to play that hustle role.
And he's one bad man, Kevin. He comes from a martial arts family now. James, his parents, and his siblings all are black belts. Don't mess with those folks, man. Do not mess with them.
And Jefferson gets it to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch. Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Curry kicks to Jefferson. Brand against Johnson. Johnson with the block. Here's Cole. And here's Anderson for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Jefferson kicks to Curry. Jefferson attacking. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Cole, the pass to Cannon. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Jefferson. Here's Brand. The shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. to Stevenson. Fires from the wing. Outside for Jefferson. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Stevenson outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Here's Cole. And it's blocked by Curry. And he gets it back. Now here's Cantor. He's covered by Anderson. Tries to snap the cold streak. Counted, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Enes Kanter.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
And that one's good. Brand's got his first basket.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Shot's good. Cole's got his second basket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And Curry, here we go. Step back shot. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got 10. Here's Cole. Johnson with a screen on Brand. Anderson's shot is off.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And he gets it to go. He's got 6.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing. Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris. And Curry, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense. The Warriors, a team with big ambition, from their plans for a new arena to a highly successful D-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
Warriors leading by 3. They double-team Curry. It's Brand with the drive. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Above the rim action.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Anderson. Cole dishes to Anderson. Drops in the tray. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, when he's got that kind of a height advantage on the defender, it's just too easy for him to rise up and get the shot off.
Curry with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And there's the call on Jefferson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Cole. He has 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Anderson outside. Here's Cantor. And that's not going to go. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
The Clippers need to do a better job guarding against Curry.
12 points and 10 assists also. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Well, you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Lance Stevenson. Smith out there with Anderson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in the point guard position.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Curry against Chandler. Crawford, no one around him. And that misses. That would have put him up. Nobody near Stevenson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. The Clippers trail. Crawford passes to Anderson. They double him with Stevenson. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 7. Kicks to Henderson. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Stolen by Henderson. Nene kicks to Jordan. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc. But last season he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
Right side Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
You know, his performance has been so important to this team. He's as dependable as ever, guys.
And for Curry, improving his driving ability. He already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. And he not only improved his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
It's Crawford with the drive. Out to Chandler. Here's Jordan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Curry kicks to Smith. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
They get it back. Here's Jordan. Another shot. And the layup is good. Jordan's got 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Crawford kicks to Chandler. And the rebound goes to Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one's good by Stevenson.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Crawford. He feeds it to Henderson. He kicks to Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson, no good.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Barnes kicks to Anderson. Stevenson with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. There's the pass to Curry. Curry with another miss.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Crawford, no one around him. Drops one in from the wing. Crawford's got 9. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Nene, a 6'11" Brazilian big man, strong and quick-footed with a nice touch. And he's a quality two-way player. And for him, as it is the case with a lot of players, it's about health. You know, over the course of his 12-year career, he's missed almost a third of available games due to injury.
And the Warriors with some changes. Eldon Brand's checked in for Anderson. Jefferson comes in for Barnes. And Harris subbed in for Curry. Here's Smith. And the Warriors miss again. You talk about Nene's troubles at times staying on the court, Steve. Some say he's unwilling to play through pain.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the case. You know, all I know is that when he's healthy, he is one of the most effective big men in the NBA, and he had a terrific run in the playoffs last year, particularly in that Chicago series.
Outside Jefferson. Out to Harris. Lots of room. And the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Deep 2 from Crawford. Second shot opportunity. And there's the play by Nene inside. Nene's got 4 this quarter.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Here's Smith. Goes back up. Outside for Jefferson. His 3-pointers off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Crawford, no one around him. Henderson dishes to Chandler. It's Henderson on the wing. Now the feed to Jordan. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. White's checked in. Wright with the double team. For the 3, Chandler. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Stevenson drives in. Tries again. And that one's good. Right.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Crawford passes to Henderson. Back to Crawford. The dish now to Nene. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth. Of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Stevenson drives in. Can't cash in from close range. Crawford outside. It's Henderson on the wing. And slam dunk by Nene. Clark and Steve, neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
That's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
They get the rebound. Out to Smith. Stevenson drives in. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Crawford kicks to Jordan. Back to Crawford. Puts one up from 19. And it's the Clippers scoring again. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dishes to Stevenson. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
13 seconds on shot. 13.
And Gerald Henderson is going to pick up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Chandler comes with the double team. Jefferson attacking. And he gets it to go. Jefferson's got 13. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire. That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Smith on the wing. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic, and he can guard either 3s or 4s, which gives your defense a lot of options.
And Smith, a terrific shot blocker. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet. I mean, steals, assists, and he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Yeah. Here's Henderson. Good work defensively by Smith.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Crawford dishes to Nene. Henderson kicks to Crawford. Pass to Henderson. Back to Crawford. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Chandler. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And he gets it. To go. Crawford's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here's Stevenson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crawford kicks to Chandler. Jordan sets the pick for Chandler. Shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Jefferson, here we go. And Wright kicks to Smith. No good. Some solid defense there by Nene. Throws it up high. And the jam by Gerald Henderson.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And here are the Clippers now. The lead is 2. Anderson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Norris Cole. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Webster. A pull-up. Here's Brand.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight. Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Curry with it. Kanter covering. Low block shot. And there's Elton Brand on the assist by Curry. And that's now 10 points for Brand. Kanter, the pass to Cole. That's good. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Curry kicks to Brand. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Wright. All going up court. Here's Barnes. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Cole kicks to Anderson. Feeds to Kanter. Clippers moving the ball around. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Here's Brand. And Wright kicks to Webster. Tries again. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 3 rebounds now in this one. From deep three-point range, here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Clippers?
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's Kanter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brand. Here's Cole. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Tipped away. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Kanter. Out left to the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Dennis Cantor, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. He scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Chandler comes in for James Johnson. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Crawford in for Cole. Curry, good. And Cantor, not a big leaper or shot block, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. Two hands and hammer it down.
The Clippers in the lead. Crawford kicks to Chandler. Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of the ball.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
And Wilson Chandler, 2 seasons now removed from hip surgery, showing no ill effect last season as he started at the small forward spot in the place of the injured Danilo Gallinari.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
What you like about Chandler, an inside-out scoring threat, and he's an explosive finisher around the rim, too, with shooting range that stretches out beyond the arc.
Crawford kicks to Chandler. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the numbers for Wilson Chandler, he has 8 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Yeah, he's really distributed well on the offensive side, and then ball hawking defensively. He's been impressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Wright. Smith comes in for Elton Brand. Jefferson's checked in for Barnes. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Webster. It's Crawford with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen. Crawford's got 11 in the second half. Curry outside. And that one's good. Curry's got 26 points.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Henderson against Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Anderson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Upside Jefferson to tie it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
DeAndre Jordan has always had a knack for the incredible. It usually manifests itself in his dunks or blocks. But last year he committed himself more on the defensive end, and it really made a difference for him.
That one misses. You think about defense, Clark, and it isn't just how many shots you block. Jordan really seemed to focus on the little things that go into being successful defensively.
And I think that's a tribute to Doc Rivers, who actually emphasized some of those little things that would help Jordan elevate his game and his team. And to Jordan's credit, he took heed and made significant improvement.
Crawford, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Chandler against Jefferson. Chandler dishes to Henderson. Back to Chandler. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Still Clippers ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Crawford outside. Pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Henderson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Henderson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Smith kicks to Curry. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
Warriors trail by 4. Smith outside. Back to Curry. He feeds it to Anderson. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jordan. Crawford kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Anderson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And the first one drops.
Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions.
And the Clippers' depth was a big help for him in the first round as the bench provided, I thought, Clark, a good punch for him against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, that's true, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to get by the Thunder in that second round of the playoffs and what was really, I thought, an entertaining back-and-forth series.
They double-team Curry. Anderson kicks to Smith. Power down with both hands.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Crawford kicks to Anderson. Chandler with the screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Into Nene. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Here's Chandler. Oh!
Look out!
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
That's tipped. But they recover it. Curry kicks to Smith. Shoots the 3. Curry's shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that
one. Nene down low. He's covered by Anderson. The shot by Chandler wide open. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Really nice possession there. Their focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the fourth, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. White, he's checked in for Chris Anderson. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make a simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Jordan sets the pick for Henderson. Crawford, no luck.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
You got to love his positioning as the shot went up. He anticipated that play.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Curry with the three. Count the bucket. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Chandler, the pass to Henderson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Stevenson with a clean look. Here's Jefferson. Second chance shot. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And Chandler, here we go. Jordan kicks to Chandler. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Warriors shoot about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Stolen by Henderson.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. Still go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul line.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Jamal Crawford.